The American Revolution almost collapsed, not because of British guns, but because of broken trust. And one of its greatest heroes nearly tore it apart. By 1781, the war was dragging. The early fire was gone. Soldiers were unpaid. Supplies were thin. Congress was broke. People still talked about freedom, but behind closed doors, many wondered if independence was slipping through their fingers. That's what makes Yorktown so powerful. It didn't just end a battle. It saved a fragile dream. British General Charles Cornwallis moved his army to Yorktown, Virginia. Small town, quiet coastline. It sat right on the Chesapeake Bay. Good for ships, good for defense. Or so he thought. Here's the problem. Strategy based on hope is dangerous. Cornwallis believed the British Navy would protect him. That assumption would cost him everything. On the American side, George Washington knew he couldn't win alone. So he leaned on an alliance that changed the game: France. French General Jean-Baptiste de Rochambeau marched with Washington's forces. French artillery backed them. And most important, the French Navy showed up at exactly the right time. Admiral François-Joseph Paul de Grasse sailed into the Chesapeake and blocked the British fleet in what became the Battle of the Chesapeake. That was the lock on the door. No rescue, no supplies, no escape. Cornwallis was trapped. For weeks, American and French forces tightened the circle. Cannons fired day and night. Inside Yorktown, food ran low. Morale dropped. A failed escape attempt across the river sealed it. On October 19, 1781, Cornwallis surrendered. The war wasn't officially over, but everyone knew the truth. Britain had lost control of the argument. Independence was no longer a long shot. It was real. But while unity was winning at Yorktown, something darker was unfolding behind the scenes. Before his name meant traitor, Benedict Arnold was a war hero. He fought bravely at Saratoga. He was wounded badly. Some historians say his actions there helped convince France to join the war. Without that, Yorktown might never have happened. But Arnold felt ignored, passed over for promotion, accused of corruption, drowning in debt. Grievances stacked up. This is the part history doesn't always like to admit. Betrayal often grows slowly. Arnold was given command of West Point, the key fort controlling the Hudson River. If it fell, the colonies would split in two. Arnold secretly contacted the British. His plan? Hand over West Point for money and a high rank. His contact was Major John Andre. But fate stepped in. Andre was captured. Papers hidden in his boot exposed the entire plot. Arnold escaped just in time to British lines. Andre was executed. Arnold became a symbol of treason. Here's the twist. The British never fully trusted Arnold either. He got a title, but not respect. Yorktown showed what unity can build. Arnold showed what ambition without loyalty can destroy. One story is about coalition and trust. The other is about ego and resentment. Both still matter. If you want to see how fragile this new nation really was after Yorktown, watch the next video on your screen.